10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait, what is it? Checking for last second bids? What's that? What is that? What is this? Shenanigans checking for last second bids. There's no last second bids. We got this. Wow, I thought I'd be celebrating at this point, but no. Ah, the Elko. Probably the least famous Finnegan household vehicle, but the nicest. This is the only one that's actually restored, which is why it blows my mind that it's surrounded by things laying on the floor that are probably going to run into it, scratch it, and destroy it. And I'm moving it. Today, it's coming out of the garage for a couple of reasons. First off, my life is another chaos right now. It's self-inflicted, I know. I own too many vehicles, have too little time to work on all of them. And this doesn't mean I'm getting rid of stuff necessarily, but I am moving it today. Today is Shuffle the Cars Day. Because behind this El Camino, just in time for Mother's Day, is my wife's newest and latest project. That's right. She got herself a mint-ish 84 Honda CRX. This is wild. 37 seconds left. Are we really getting your car, baby?
We are.
There's no way. Whoa. What? No.
Yeah?
I've never won anything.
Oh, that was like 3 seconds left.
Oh, it's messed
Burn.
up. Did you see that? We were 3 seconds away from you getting the CRX, and then it was like, nah. We're gonna be here a while. All right, well. That guy's already bid, or girl has already bid once, so they're definitely in. All right. Time to go to war.
Uh-oh.
So the minimum now is $65.50. Let's see if I jump the minimum, if they're gonna be like, all right. I'm gonna wait till it gets down to like the last few seconds. Except I can't see. Gotta open up the other screen here. 44 seconds. All right, I don't want to burn us and wait too long, so I'm just gonna put this in. Okay.
When you said bid again.
I did. We're now up to $6,800. And now we wait. So
This is it. This is the nostalgia car.
This is your cousin's car?
This is Weenie's car.
I used to ride in it. Don't call him Weenie. We're on the internet here.
That's my loving nickname for him. And that's in front of his mom's house. That's in front of Janny's house. Back in the day. Look at that thing.
So you used to get rides in that, but you never had one.
I wanted it.
And now we're battling with somebody on Bring a Trailer right now. We're down to the last minute. I'm not even going to get excited because they could come over the top here. And then that restarts the auction up for like another 2 minutes. Ah, I did it again.
Damn it.
Oh, this is a completely different person.
Different person?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That means there's a war. 3-way war now. It's getting wild. Let's go to the comments. Oh, dude, this dude's out. All right, B. Sherman is out of here. It's so interesting. So at $64.50, B. Sherman's in there, but you throw another $350 on top, and he's out. But now there's this JJ Klein person who could be male or female, I don't know, or other, who knows? But they only went up $100. And you never know. This could be a friend of the seller.
Yeah, in the... Yeah. Driving it up.
You never know. So let's go $200. Let's see what's going on here. To be clear, I really think that a clean Honda CRX Gen 1, like a running, driving, get in it, go cross-country car for $7,100, it's not bad. I'm sure that's twice what this thing cost brand new, but dude, that's not bad. So let's bid.
What year is it? 84?
84. All right, our bid is in. Now we wait. Last minute and 20 seconds. Let's see what happens. If they come over the top, the auction gets extended. Oh, damn you. Damn you. Bring the trailer. Toying with my emotions. I've never bid and won anything on this website.
No?
No, not even once.
Maybe I'm your good luck charm.
All right, we're in the red zone. Down to the last 50 seconds. I like that it's got a little bar on the screen, a little visual telling you.
I'm curious as to what the 42 comments are.
It's actually really good. So the comment section is full of people that have owned these cars before or that like them. And so they give you all kinds of inside info. I learned so much. I didn't know a CRX had fiberglass fenders. No idea.
Lightweight.
All right, here we go. 20 seconds. There's no way. There's no way that guy came in and bid once and is gonna let this go. Oh, it's brutal. Brutal. And only came over, oh my God.
By $100?
Yeah.
Mother trucker.
We could be here all day.
Yeah, I cannot handle the stress.
Sure you can.
This is too much.
You could totally handle this. All right, here we go again. Say that again.
You said you could be here all day jumping the bid by $100 a pop.
I don't have time for that.
Who has time for this?
Let's just go that. So this thing previously sold for $7,700. So let's just screw it.
He's probably trying to get his money back.
Well, it's a different name. You don't know that they're not working in cahoots, but here we go. Let's just.
It's his friend.
I'm gonna let the clock go all the way down, so that this guy can just be pummeled emotionally like I am. And then I'm gonna bid 8,000 since he's only jumping by 100. And then let's just see, does that end this?
God.
Does that end this deal? I'm not gonna sit here for the next hour and a half bidding $100 at a time.
Are you
See, right about now, somebody on the other end of this, somebody on the other end of this right now is going, we're almost there, we're almost there. All right, 30 seconds. Now
Savage.
I'm gonna wait, and then I'm just gonna crush them. And then they can come back and crush me. Place bid. Boom. How's it feel? How's it feel?
Oh my God.
Let's go back to the comments. Yeah, JJ Klein 4, whoever you are.
Is that, what's your name?
I have no use for a name.
What is that?
It's the name of a great punk band.
Oh, Lord. It's a terrible name.
It's a great name. I'm over here trying to buy you a car. You're making fun of my musical interests.
Telling me my love is not worth your time?
No, I'm just very impatient. So by skipping the $100 step, I'm just bumping the thing to $8,000. That sends a message that says, all right, we're not messing around, nor do we have time. So that either scares away JJ Klein 4, or they really want to go to war. Let's see. I just realized my wife walked away. She's not even here for this. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait, what is it? Checking for last second bids? What's that? What is that? What is this shenanigans checking for last second bids? There's no last second bids. We got this. Well, I thought I'd be celebrating at this point, but no. Come on, I think JJ Klein for... Oh, dude! Baby! No way. I've never in my life bid and won anything at an auction. Wow. Oh yeah, that's right. Respect. Talk about a no-nonsense bid. Oh, dude, that's great. Then that's the seller. Okay, seller's stoked. Dude, this is fun. We just bought a running, driving, freshly painted, at least I think, 84 Honda CRX. Dude, now I just gotta figure out how to get it home from Utah. Baby. Where'd she go, Bo? Hey, baby.
Did you get it?
No. Dude, I thought I had it, and then some crazy person went in there and bid $16,000.
Get the hell out of here.
It's wild. No, we got it.
Baby! You! Oh, that's awesome.
I think the dogs are going to want to ride in your car.
Not a chance.
You can take a road trip to Utah.
Nowhere? No.
You don't want to go from Utah home with me?
You and Jim get to do a road trip. Two big guys squished in a little car. It'll be amazing.
I wonder if Freiberger wants to road trip with me.
You and Freiberger in that car would be amazing.
Do a roadkill. So to recap, I waited till the auction was almost over. Right here. At 1:28 p.m. There were 2 minutes left. I waited. And I bid $63.50. And then Busherman 211, $64.50. And I was like, all right, enough of this $100 nonsense. So I bid $6,800. And then that pushed him out. But out of nowhere came JJ Klein, who went $100. I bid $200. He bid $100. And finally I was like, enough of this nonsense. So I threw another $800 on there, and he was like,
I'm out.
See ya. And whether he's working with the seller or not, I don't care. Mama's happy. She's going to get the car that she never got to drive in high school. And I gotta be honest, I feel like this thing's super clean, and for $8,000, could probably fly to Utah, jump in it, and drive it home. Might do that. Congratulations.
I love it. Yay, thank you. And what's the first mod she wants? Lowering springs, upsized wheels and tires, a huge stereo system, a B-Series engine swap, K-Series engine swap. No. She wants air conditioning, my friends. Yes, she does. And we're going to give it to her. So, got to move the Elko today, go get the ramp truck, load that on it, drop that off at the AC shop, and then back to the warehouse to shuffle some more vehicles, take some measurements, order some parts. Last time I drove this thing, we went to Caffeine and Octane in Kennesaw, Georgia. And it ran great. Made it there, made it back. It was pretty amazing. Took my kids, had a great time. And as usual, this is the reliable one. And this is the one that gets the least amount of attention other than air put in the tires and oil changes. So let's move her out here. This is such a great car. Let me tell you all about it. In case you don't know, this is our family's 1969 Chevrolet El Camino. And this was purchased brand new from a dealership somewhere in East County, San Diego, California, by my wife's grandfather. And then it was passed on to her dad. And when he passed away, we inherited this car and the family dog. And the dog sadly passed away about 2 years ago after a long 15-year life. And I restored this car for the family, mostly for my wife, because this car means a lot to her. I restored it for her for our wedding anniversary. I think it was
2 years ago, I don't know.
Oh, there it is. Here comes the tears. Oh, we have tears. We have maximum emotion.
Oh my God.
Happy anniversary, baby. I love you, darling.
Dad, come here.
All right, I'm coming, buddy. I'm coming.
Oh my God. I can't believe you did that.
Happy anniversary.
That looks amazing. Oh my God. My grandpa's car. Oh my. This is actually a drivable car.
Oh, yeah. You have 525 Chevrolet Performance LS3 horsepower under the hood. You have a 6-speed manual gearbox from Silver Sport Transmissions. You've got a race pack digital dash. Ride Tech suspension. This thing will go around corners like you would not believe. And the e-brake even works. Power steering. Willwood 14-inch brakes. Yeah! The harder you push the brake pedal, the better it works.
Oh my God. This drives like a dream. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a rocket. It is a rocket.
I feel bad racing down our street section. I am so in shock and overly emotional. I can't even talk about it without crying.
And the restoration was handled by my friend Anthony Bell and his dad. They did an amazing job on this car. And somehow, some way, even though we have used this car, we have gone on dates in this car, we have gone to car shows in this car, we haven't, knock on everything, trashed this car, which is remarkable. And it is powered by an LS3 crate motor. It is backed by a Silver Sport Transmissions Tremec 6-speed and their kit for installing it into a car that never had a manual gearbox. And I love this thing. It's incredible. And at some point, this will get passed down to our sons when they're much older, but still irresponsible. Today, though, moving it to the other shop. This car is so great. It has Ride Tech suspension, converted to coilovers all the way around. They're triple adjustable. It has Willwood brakes. It is the most well-sorted vehicle in our fleet. It rides good, it stops good, it turns good. Oddly enough, doesn't have air conditioning. The LS was installed using Holley parts to convert it, and even has their front accessory drive, including an AC compressor. And yet, I still never got around to putting the air conditioning in it. But at least today, I'm going to drop her car off to get air conditioning put in it, and that's really all that matters. Mother's Day's coming. It's the thought that counts. Let me go shut the garage. I'll be right back. Oh, man, would you look at it? She's a beaut. This thing rides on 18-inch forged line wheels, Falcon tires. It is the straightest, cleanest, nicest vehicle we have the good fortune of driving around in. Look at that bed. The stainless, all of it. Just, it's beautiful. This car is incredible. I love it. Check out the engine. Let me one hand pop it. Boom. That is 525 horsepower of Chevrolet Performance Circle Track crate engine goodness. It's got an air-motive fuel system. It's got a Flexolite radiator with dual electric fans. This thing is money. And even though it's stranded us a few times over the years, it's still the most reliable car we have. So let's go hide it in a warehouse and not use it. It's even got seatbelts. We've probably taken our kids to school more times in this car than any other.
It's kind of steamy here in Georgia. The windshield's fogging up. I'm going to fog it up even more by blabbing here in the car. But yeah, this is probably the car that should have got air conditioning before the others. And I don't know, we just never got around to it. This car is arguably too nice. Like, it's so nice now that it actually doesn't get driven that much because, you know, mostly because I don't feel like this is my car. I've always viewed this as my wife's car. She'll tell you it's not her car, that it's the family's car. But I don't know, it's a really nice car. I get a lot of enjoyment from watching her drive it. So it sits around a lot, waiting for her to drive it more than anything. But I am excited for my kids to get older because I feel like, although way too nice, this is a great first car. And the reason I say that is, it's an old Chevy. There's a lot of steel in this car. If you were to bump into something, odds are good you're going to be okay. You know, truth is, I totaled my first car. I went head on into a wall and then sideways into, I don't know if it was a foam pole or a light pole, but I hit that stuff hard. I hit those things so hard that it smashed the radiator into the engine. The car went sideways into the pole hit the door hit the seat ripped out of the floorboards, and I ended up lying in the passenger seat even though I had a seatbelt on. And it blew out every window in that car, and it knocked the rear end to the right, I don't know, I'd say 6 or 8 inches. Like, that car was totaled, absolutely totaled. And I crawled out what would have been the back window and didn't have a mark on me. Swear to God, nothing wrong with me. And no airbags, obviously. It was an old 76 Camaro. But there was so much metal in that car that it worked, man. It saved my life. So, something like this, I feel like, makes a good first car. You know, it's not going to be the most reliable thing. It's the most reliable thing we have, but it's going to have issues. You're going to have to pay attention to it. It's a stick shift, which means your kid can't really be on the phone while he's driving. He or she, whoever. I feel like an old domestic car with a stick shift is a great first car for any kid to start out with. And one day, my kids might end up with this thing. If they don't turn into jerks, that's really all I want for them. I've told them this, and I don't care what you do with your life as long as you're not a jerk. I don't remember what movie it was, but I saw something really good that someone said once. And they said, help people, and if you can't help them, at least don't hurt them. Not a bad way to live life, as far as I'm concerned. And after you do all of that, drop a gear and disappear. Oh, this car's good. Even with 525 horsepower, this car is good. Like, the 6th to 3rd gear drop, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right. We'll be at the shop here in a minute. We'll pick back up there. Back at the lab again. Give you a quickie tour here. That is the 383 that came out of Death Metal Charger. That's waiting for something special. There's the Drag Week trailer. Hasn't been gotten much use recently. There's the stand-ups, the Braps. 2-stroke Yamaha Superjets. That's a 94 model that just got hot rodded last summer by Ericsson Machine and Performance. Thing's a beast. This is the 2020, totally stock. This is the one that Cletus picked up on the roof of Leroy, which I appreciate. And it's summertime. It's time to ride these bad boys. But first,
and this isn't going to happen today, I got to fix that. The wheel damn near fell off the trailer on the way here, and that's no bueno. We'll deal with that later. There's the roadkill ramp truck. This is pretty much ready to go. It's halfway restored. Front half, totally restored by Concept Collision in Ackworth, Georgia. Back half, same as it ever was. Old wood, old steel, fresh 19.5s in rubber. And we had the interior redone in this thing. It is awesome. The only hiccup and thing I would change about this is I went with late model Tahoe seats because they're power adjustable, and thank God they are, because right now they're lowered all the way down. And because the floor of these has pedestals built into them, raised sections, and I believe the raised sections are because factory gas tanks used to run along the sides here, I think. The seats are so high, my head damn near touches the roof. And I hate to mess up this awesome carpet job, but at some point I'm going to have to take the seats out, cut the floor, lower the floor, weld it back together, because it's not a long road trip kind of vibe right now. But it's badass, man. It's about to go back to the body shop because we got it painted, took it away from them before it was done because I needed it for a road trip, and it never got cut and buffed and rubbed out. That needs to happen, so that's the next thing with this. And then there's the car, which we will not talk about. Did you know Motor Trend made car covers? Neither did I. Someone left that here. And it's doing a great job of hiding what's under there, which we will not talk about because I'm not getting to this anytime soon. C10 just got back from a roadkill shoot, which was super fun, and you'll be pleased to know I found stock doors. This one doesn't shut at all. Like, it really doesn't want to shut. But this one I'm really happy about because look, it's even the right color. And it has factory installed vents right there at the bottom body line. So it matches the rest of the truck. The whole vibe is working for me. And it's cool, man. We had a lot of fun during the roadkill shoot. We went to LS Fest West. And before we did that, Freiberger and I lowered the seats down, made the brakes work better. Something happened to the clutch on the way home. I don't know what happened. The truck got back from the shoot. I pulled it in the shop, and the clutch just stopped working. It's weird. So this needs attention. However, I have nothing on the horizon for this to go to, so it won't get any attention. This truck, my oldest son is in love with. And the story of this truck is my friend Alex Anderson used to own it, and he's the one that is responsible for a lot of the mods to it. Before that, though, this was owned by Dirthead Dave Chappelle. Yeah, the other Chappelle. This used to be his mini truck, which makes it very special to me. And 2 summers ago, I think, we had the whole thing repainted, the 90s graphics done. I've got fresh wheels for it. We're taking the 20s off. We're going back to the old school vibe. We're going from 20s to 17s. And these are a special set of 17s because these are from Jason Hancock at BAD Wheels. And these are 17-inch versions of the classic Renault R9. Love these wheels. I just need to get off my butt and order tires for them. And then replace the battery in this thing, and then my son and I can start cruising this thing around and working on it. There's the fake Daytona that I picked up at Roadkill Nights last summer. And I think Freiberger and I might be driving this to Roadkill Nights this summer. Not sure, but it's looking that way, so I need to get to work on that thing, because it is like a car except missing everything. There's the replacement front clip for my 63 Corvette. There's the hovercraft that Cletus gave me. You know, the one that ran me over? That one.
Gander at your new unit, dude.
No!
Yes,
No
sir.
way!
Yes, sir.
I am a hovercraft owner?
You're a hovercraft owner.
Dude! I love it. It's my color, too.
It's your dude. It's the most bike Finnegan thing I've ever seen.
Everyone's been asking about this Fox body, and no, it does not belong to me. But I feel like if you stare closely, you'll figure out where it came from and who owns it without me even saying it. Got it? Got it? Figured it out? No? Okay, well, Benny's Custom Works did a lot of work on it. This did come from Australia, and so did that over there. Yeah, dude. These are both badass 8-second street cars, fresh from Australia, hanging out here in Georgia waiting for their next appearance at a Drag and Drive event. I don't know how long they'll be here for or how many events they're going to do, but as far as I'm concerned, they can hang out here as long as they like. It's good ambiance. Makes the shop feel good. This Dart used to be Freiberger's. It's now owned by Derek from Bryce Grip Garage. I don't know when he's coming to get it, but someday, I guess. There's parts I need to install on Blasphemy. We've got a mid plate, a third member. Going to try out a bigger set of headers here pretty soon. Make some... Whoa. Hello. What's this? Oh, dude. That is coming from the rear end. Oh. Well, I needed to replace the third member anyway because the gears are wrong. Okay. Guess I'm doing that sooner rather than later. Death metal. Looking good as always. Ready for a car show. And there's that 63 Vet. Let's talk about this thing. This is the one I drug out of my neighbor's basement. I really like this car. And as I said earlier, no qualms about cutting it up. However, I've sat in two of these recently that both had funny car cages and quickly realized that no matter what I do, no matter how much I drop the seat, no matter how small the seat is, even if it's a pour-in seat, my noggin and helmet are going to be up against the bars of the funny car cage. Which means if I wreck it, it's bad news. So although this is my dream, this is the body style I want to go sixes in, it may not actually happen. And I was a little sad about that. Well, I was really sad about that, you got to be honest. Because I always wanted to do it like Dave Schroeder, you know, like that kind of vibe. And I had a moment where I was adulting, and I was like, you know what? Don't be stupid. You don't want to crash a 63 Corvette with a funny car cage. Wouldn't be good for you. You're too tall. And about 4 days later, the universe said, don't worry about it, Mike. We have the car for you. And I found this online. And I wasn't looking for it, but there it was. And I'm not going to show it to you because I'm nowhere near ready to bring this out or work on it or anything because my focus is the Caddy. But I'll just give you a little peek. Just a little, yeah. That's it. That's all I'm going to show you. You get nothing else. I know I'm a jerk. I'm a jerk. You get nothing else. It's not what this video is about. And I don't have the time or the parts or the money to finish that thing right now, so it's just going to sit until I'm ready. But just know, you will not be expecting it, and you're going to love it. Unless you're those 2 or 3 people that hate fun. Then maybe you won't love it. All right. Let's go get Mama's CRX, shall we? Time. It is sweaty in Georgia. I'm about to try the AC for the first time in this truck. Let's see. High, dash. Oh, immediate relief. Immediate. Thank you, Vintage Air. Thank you. That took no time to immediately blow cold air at me. Woo! That is good. That is very good. Oh, man. All right. Oh, you know what? I realized I put a stereo in this truck, which means I can charge my phone. And I'd play great music for you, except I'd probably get sued. So we'll just leave it. And now, leave the warehouse, go back to my house, pick up wifey's new whip, and then take it to the AC shop. This will be the smallest vehicle I've ever hauled on this ramp truck, and it currently makes
more horse torques than it's ever made before. Like, it makes all of them. This thing is a brute. We dynoed this thing recently after changing a turbo and switching the stock head to a ported head from power-driven diesel. And this thing is legit. It made over 1,300 foot-pounds of torque, I believe. 1,200 or 1,300, I forget the number, but it was a lot. And it was a fun dyno session. I learned a lot. I learned how much load affects this thing. The more load you can put on it, the better the engine likes it, and the more it's going to respond, and the more power it's going to make. So I believe Todd was driving it on the dyno and actually foot braked it on the last pull to increase the load on the drivetrain, and that's when it spit out the big number.
Boost line blew off. I think your hose for boost just blew. That's a lot of smoke this time. So, you're not gonna have boost on that one because it blew apart.
It blew apart right about the middle. We had it all the way here. Boost is 47.5 pounds. It maxed the sensor out.
Oh, sorry.
So it's over 47.5 pounds.
Holy crap.
1,300?
1,350.
I'm the high note. We're 1250.
Who was it?
504 horsepower, 1,351 foot-pounds of torque, and it was all in how you loaded the dyno?
I was trying to load it earlier, and with the brakes, get the turbo spooled like on the road, because there's no load in this dyno. It's a great dyno. It's just got load. The diesels love load.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I'll do the brakes. It made a difference.
Dude.
Absolutely.
It had a lot more smoke.
So when we raced,
Way more.
Probably at the most boost, it pushed the AFC forward and gave us the fuel we were not getting. And then that boost actually make it happen.
Dude.
Boost, it gives you more fuel.
so truth be told, if you had a lockup and overdrive switch, I'll bet I could get 550 horse out of this setup right now. But I would flip it from third to overdrive mid-run and get all that load.
Yeah.
And then it'd make a nice, beautiful curve.
Wow.
But still, what did it do?
Dude, that's
1,300 foot-pounds on the ground.
1351? That's not bad.
not bad. That's insane.
Better than the 454.
Way better.
Big block relief for the wind.
Yeah, this makes 1,000 more foot-pounds of torque than it made with the 454. Like, thing bananas.
Not only do I got to turn it lower, I got to adjust it. I had it on max cold and I'm frozen. The nipples are getting hard in here. Make it awkward for everybody. Okay, so pick back up at the house. We'll show you the new CRX. In the meantime, I'm going to turn on the music that you can't listen to because everyone will sue me. I'll see you.
The battery's down. Gotta hurry. CRX. Truth be told, I had one of these back in the day, and it was super fun. That thing was a little rocket. Had a box in the back with two 12s that was so heavy that it made this thing bottom out over speed bumps and ditches and everywhere else. But I had all the normal mods. I had an air intake, a fart pipe, and a girlfriend. This is an 84 model. It's carbureted, so it's a little temperamental. In fact, my wife seems to be the only one that can start this thing. And maybe the streak of me failing to ever start it is going again. Oh, there we go. Pumped it. we go. Aha, I figured it out. Nope. Okay. Let's go. Dude, I legit have not been able to start this car. I've just cranked it. I've pumped it a zillion times. I've pumped it 2 times. I could never get this thing to fire up. My wife, though, no problem. It's like she was born to mob around town in a CRX. And this car is actually quite nice. It's been repainted. We bought it off bringatrailer.com, and I feel like we got a pretty good deal on it. And this looks like we're lined up pretty well. I'm gonna put this down so I can drive, but I think we can just drive it on up and not use the winch. Let's find out. This is what being on top of the world feels like, because we're on top of the ramp truck. All right, so there we are. Pretty clean interior. Seats are turning a little purple, you know, because sunshine. Really, the only major flaw with this car was this aftermarket hood release that never got installed and was just kind of dangling there. Other than that, this thing is pretty nice. Let me pop the hood and show you. Let me show you. Got into a small bidding war on Bring a Trailer for the car. I'll admit, I paid $8 grand for it. Where's the hood release? There it is. And the only reason I got into a bidding war on this car was it is the exact color combo of my wife's cousin Jimmy's car, the one that she used to get rides to school in. And she loves it. And together, they are plotting and planning and scheming all the classic late 80s mods to make this thing look like his car. They're gonna lower it, wheels, tires, a fart pipe, all this stuff. Not a lot of performance out of this, but it will look like the car she remembers, and it will give her all the nostalgia feels, and she will love it. And for that, she will love me, because I made it happen for her. Well, there we go. Car is dropped off here at Marietta Radiator. It's my go-to place for cooling system and AC system, stuff like that. My man Sam always takes care of me. In fact, my old next door neighbor Robbie used to work here, so I love coming to this place. It's full of awesome cars. This is Marietta Radiator. Only place in town that specializes in classics. Old school, hard to find parts. They will make your radiator, your cooling system, your air conditioning system function like it should. Oh man, this place is awesome. My old neighbor Robbie used to work here. That's how I found this place. It's incredible. Dropping off the CRX, making wifey very happy. Happy Mother's Day. You get air conditioning. Woohoo! It won't look quite like that, but it'll work like that.